Good evening, and welcome to the challenge. It's July 8th, 2011, and today we'll be playing Lords of Thunder for the Sega CD on hard mode. Hi, good evening. This is Social Dissonance, also known as Shepard, from socialdissonance.com.
Hello, this is Nahxela, also from socialdissonance.com.
And here is just a game completely off the cuff. It's called Lords of Thunder, and we've had all sorts of different challenges and difficulties in getting this recorded. We had previously actually done a full playthrough of Kid Nicky, but unfortunately the first boss, his name's Death Breath, causes our recordings to just fall apart, and so we were not able to actually complete that one. But right now we've got this fun game. It's a side-scrolling shoot 'em up. We haven't played it all before. We did it maybe like 1 minute just to get the controls down, and other than that we have no real knowledge other than you apparently choose a different element and you can choose your own stages. And I think the way this challenge is going to go, we've already selected hard mode. I'll just show you guys here. It goes up to super, but apparently the bosses are impossible to beat in that mode unless you're like some sort of super genius. We're going to stick with hard. But I guess, are you ready, Alex? You think you're going to be okay for this?
Yep.
Okay, so starting on 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, so I'm at the stage select here. Looks like that middle area is probably the last stage you go to, right?
Probably.
You're going to go to Dizani?
Yep.
Alright, I'll go to Ceylon. And what armor do you think you're going to use?
I don't know. They all look kind of interesting. I'll go with water.
Oh, I was going to do water. Okay, I'll do wind. And they don't really start you off with much money, although... Ooh. Who's this? Ooh. I think I'll buy a magic gem. I don't really know what that does. Hopefully it'll come in handy. I don't know. So this actually has, I believe, a TurboGrafx 16 option. I don't know if that means that there's also a version for the arcade that's available as well. I know sometimes they would hook up TurboGrafx 16 games in the arcade on like a dedicated arcade cabinet. Oh wow, this guy actually has a fireball that chases you. Go away! I'm already at like 5 life. This is like really bad. Uh-oh. You know, and this is as interesting a time as any to kind of like discuss controls and controllers for these emulators we're playing on. What are you using to play with, Alex?
I'm using my keyboard.
Okay. You know, I was actually reading I don't want to say like a training guide, but kind of like a discussion thread on controllers and shoot 'em ups. And there's actually somebody out there that really thinks that the best way to play these games is actually with the keyboard. And that's because, like, while most people generally think that the arcade stick is the best, the keyboard actually gives you very precise movement. You know, you can easily move up, down, left, or right at any point instantly. And really, you don't need to do circular motions all that often. You just need to move out of the way of the bullet, whatever's coming out of your way. I'm using a Wii controller, not the Wii controller itself. I'm using the Classic Controller Pro. I ordered a little adapter from PlayAsia, and it's really fun. I really enjoy it.
That's cheap.
Ox is convinced that I play these games constantly before we actually do the challenge. What's the only game that actually... I had a little bit of practice with Kirby, but we all had practice with Kirby.
Not as much as you.
Well, well, you didn't know that we were doing the hard mode. So you had completed it on easy mode, which is in a way probably dulls your reflexes. God, these fireballs are so scary! I'm already up to 12,000 gold, and I'm feeling a little confident. I haven't died yet, although I feel like I'm pretty close to dying. But your guy's got such a huge hitbox, he's like really chubby.
Oh god, I died.
I'm gonna have to include the rockin' soundtrack to this game in the background, because it's pretty good. It's very like 90s, like sort of like heavy metal. I'm very close to dying. You know, I kind of wish there was like a mid-level shop or something I could go into. I mean, there very well may be one. I just don't. You know, it kind of reminds me if you saw the. Wow, that was really close. Game Center 6. What was that game he was playing?
I don't remember. It was really silly looking.
Yeah. I mean that game though, that was all about just making sure you got the correct power-ups for the correct boss. Oh my god. Oh, those aren't actually bullets. Okay. So I have magic. Like, there's definitely like a magic bar, but I don't know if that just makes my attacks more powerful.
I think there was at one point where I had magic and my weapon or my shots did more damage and were bigger.
I just got a game over, man.
It's okay, so did I.
There's only 3 continues?
You can buy them from the shop.
Yeah, but I mean, seriously, if you lose the first time, like, just take the game over, because, like, it's not like you really did anything. Or do you start from midway in the level?
Oh, you do?
Oh, you do? I don't know, I'm asking you.
Oh, no, I didn't.
We're going to fire this time.
May I help you?
I'm still with water.
Okay. Well, I just bought a bunch of bombs. Oh, that was probably a good choice there.
You can power down if you upgrade your weapon. If you get hit.
If you get hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty common mechanic in these games.
It is.
I mean, well, we're lucky enough that we even get a life bar. But then again, I mean, you know, if you got to make it through a whole stage without dying, that's hard enough in and of itself. Man, I already took a ton of hits early on. You know, for me, like, I gotta really get kind of like in the groove of the game. You know what I mean? Before, like, I'm really like coherent of what's going on around me.
I'm not.
You're just constantly losing focus. So you lose focus later on.
Oh god.
You know, they don't really give you much money. I mean, each one of these like little gems, it's like either 5 or 25 at a time that you're getting.
I died again.
It's not good.
I'll try fire on.
Whoa! Okay, well, if you kill those dragons, they give you a ton of money. Yeah, you really gotta go for the weapon power-ups.
Yeah.
And the red gems.
I just bought one in the store. Why not?
Well, I'm not doing a very good job like that at all. Unfortunately, they do give you life at certain points. So I'm assuming once you power up your weapon all the way, it's just going to be full-on murder time.
So far, it seems to be.
Like, even if you could just get yourself into the yellow mode.
Oh, I got hit.
Well, there's so much, like, I've never seen an attack in a shoot-'em-up before, like this one fireball that just chases you around the screen. Like, what sort of, like, Like, you're already dodging bullets. There's already a ton of bullets. Like, I don't need, like, heat-seeking fireballs coming at me, too.
Too bad.
That's what you get.
That's what you get.
Okay, you know, if I was more brave, I would be using my sword more often, because that seems to be a lot more powerful. Okay. Pretty sure this is where the level ended last time. Around here. And I got 3 life coming up on the boss, I think. I love the noise it makes when you're heading off to the boss. It's like this really weird farting noise. I'll try and get that in there. Okay, well, I had enough life to survive 1 attack. He's turning. Oh! I got him to turn red, and that was it. This is really fun. So how much does it continue? Is it 2,000? Oops, I started the wrong level.
I think it was 15,000. Oh no, I leveled down my weapon. That's bad.
May I help you?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, don't die.
You're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen.
Die.
I'm on your level now. I like it better. The fire has like a really wide range. Like I really prefer weapons that just like attack straight ahead. Like you want to be able to focus your hits.
Died again.
It's alright. We both died twice now. It's gonna be really scary later on if we're like at like the last boss, and like we die and like that's it. How annoying is that?
Too bad we don't have an AD.
Yeah, we might need an AD.
Can show off the endings.
Getting my wife over here. She's not really particularly great at video games. I mean, if you sit anyone in front of a game long enough, like they gotta be good at it, right?
Probably.
Man, this level's a lot easier than the other one I was playing. You have no idea how easy you had it.
I'm bad at these games. Leave me alone.
Stop hassling me, bro.
Too many bullets. Too many shiny things.
Only really worry about the weapon power-ups and the purple or red gems.
I switched to the Earth Armor.
How's that doing?
Pretty cool. It's got just 3 beams that go straight forward.
Oh, that sounds like my sort of weapon. You know, I'm trying to fight this like little armadillo type dude. Oh, there we go. He was worth killing. He was worth using all those bombs on. Who's this little magician guy that showed up? Who is that guy?
I have no idea.
That's a bad guy.
He just shows up and goes away.
Oh man, I hate getting hit. There we go. And so it appears that there's a different soundtrack for each level. That's kind of nice. Do those rocks hurt you? No.
I'm not sure.
I think I ran into one, so maybe. Well, that big sword guy is pretty scary.
Yeah, it takes a lot of hits.
You tried hitting him with your sword? I'm assuming you've killed him before.
Yeah, I
Really?
killed him once.
I just killed him, but I probably took a lot more hits than I should have in the process.
Oh no, I'm gonna die again.
Maybe a little bit of editing just to get us to the good part. So one of us actually makes a good run.
I died. I had the foresight to buy a continuing build.
Oh, that was smart. Alright, so I think I have enough money now to make it worth my while. Even if I die, I should continue. You get to start at the shop again, right?
Yeah. Oh, I was using the wind armor, not the earth armor. Now I'm using the earth armor.
This boss is pretty tense. Whoa! Dude turned into like a big... Whoa! He's got a flamethrower? That's not fair.
Oh man.
Alright, it's that claw that's gonna... It's the claw that's gonna get me. It's the claw that got me. Alright, I will continue for once. Make it so much easier to get through the other levels. You know what I mean? Because like, you're gonna have so much money.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is a race to just beating a boss.
Probably, like Mega Man.
Yeah. But aren't you really good at Mega Man? Like, I fear this, like, that you've got, like, ringers, like, on YouTube trying to get us to play Mega Man so that you'll win.
I never really played a lot of Mega Man except for the Battle Network games, so...
Oh, well, those are nothing like
yeah.
real Mega Man. It's kind of an interesting decision to take this series. Why do you think they created the Battle Network games? Like, what was the reasoning behind that?
I have no idea. They're a very strange series. But I really like them.
That's good. I'm kind of getting my groove on with this. Alright, so you really do have to focus on getting as much money as possible. Like, you essentially have to always get 1,500 money just to start with, just to make sure that you can continue once you die. Otherwise, you're going to start falling behind.
I've got to buy another continue.
Well, I got up to 2,000 gold, so even if I die, I'm going to come out ahead. Alright, I feel good this time. I know he's got that trick claw. Right? That's the thing to watch out for. That's the only thing you got to be really careful of. Is this guy's little claw. But the thing is, like, to hurt him, you got to shoot him up top.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
For the stage 1 boss.
I didn't last long enough, I guess.
Well, I'm doing pretty terrible against him anyways. I was getting pretty close to dying. Yeah! I think I beat him.
Oh.
I got 500 bonus crystals. Yay!
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the other place I was at, because
God,
we're
there's so
sticking...
many bullets on screen.
we're sticking with the wind armor.
I switched to water.
Oh man, that is so nice.
Yeah, the shots pierce everything.
Now, what I'm talking about... Alex, you have no idea how nice it is to beat a level. Oh my god, this is like the best thing ever.
I'm jealous.
I'm like so powerful right now.
Oh god.
Yeah. Take that. Evil stage. Beating me up before. How do you like it now, turtles? Alright, this is a good radio. We're not talking at all.
I'm too nervous. There's so many bullets and... Oh, I got hit again. I'll power down again.
So this is a really interesting concept for a shoot 'em up, but it's like, it's weird. It's gonna have like backwards difficulty. Like the farther you get, is that like the easier it's gonna get? Like are the stages balanced at all? Because like once you have your first boss under your belt, I mean you have so much money.
Even money.
I'd give you something if I could.
Give me your ability to pay attention to everything.
I'm always just looking straight ahead. You know, the real trick to these sort of games is just like having a good sense for where your character is. Not so much. I mean, really, that's so you can constantly keep your eye on the shots that are coming.
I can't do that.
Yeah, the real trick for that stage 1 boss is just figuring out any of the timing for his claw attack, and just making sure you're able to find a spot to squeeze through when he shoots those bullets. That's, I mean, I really just got lucky when I fought him. Like, there really wasn't anything else to say about that other than I'm very fortunate. I could see this being okay at Super once you've actually beaten the boss. And the thing is, you're going to spend like 2 hours trying to get through the first level. I mean, the trick for this guy is really just trying to stay out of the way of his boomerang. Oh, stay red. Get deader. Alright, I'm getting a little cocky because I'm trying to stab him. Oh, you know what? His attack patterns change as he gets weaker. There we go. I don't even know what that stage boss that was, but he gave me 750 bonus crystals. I go to Nahxela.
May I help you?
I almost have enough for an elixir. I wonder what that does. I wonder if that brings you back to life, like, immediately. It probably does something like that. So what about that one movement? We were talking about Sonic earlier, and there's a lot of people out there that feels that games have gotten too dark. Was it called the Grassy Hills movement? Blue Skies movement?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Thanks, Alex. The main thing is like games like Sonic, for example. Like those had like a lot of levels in it that were just kind of like, I guess you'd say happy. Like, you know, you were actually like outside enjoying yourself. Things weren't dark and everything like that. And you can almost see it even in odd games nowadays where they are trying to do that, like in Bulletstorm, like you're actually outside and like there's actual colors. I guess the worst example of it is really the PlayStation 3's introductory lineup. A lot of brown. A lot of brown going on in those games. And I, for one, I'm a big fan of games that use a wide color palette. I like a lot of bright, vivid colors. And this game does a pretty good job of doing that.
Yeah. I'm going to die at the boss here.
Do you want me to include your screen on this challenge here, Alex? You want me to go through mine?
You can look at the pretty pictures.
Yeah.
All the flashing lights.
Oh wow, this stage is really interesting. You're like going underwater. And there's a lot of money. Jeez, Alex, do the top stage. Even if you lose, you're gonna be rich. Seriously. Wow. So much money.
Oh, I died again.
It's like the water stage. Do the water stage.
Okay, I'll give that a shot.
The very top one. Patterns aren't that bad.
Oh no, I did continue instead of save.
Still got a bunch of bombs. Oh, this is a weird looking mini boss. This is the guy I want like guarding my house. Like a little centaur with stretchy arms.
Crab?
He's kind of like a crab, a little bit. Oh, this is a really cool effect.
Does he shoot water out of his butt?
I didn't get that close to him, you know. We can only hope. I lost my power up. That's okay. I love the transitions into the bosses, because like you're fighting like normal people that just like mutate, basically.
Okay, I'd like to imagine they're just jumping into their giant mechs.
A little bit like a giant mech. Whoa. Wow. This is seriously the easiest stage in the game. No problem. At all. You know, I'm gonna save that lava stage for last. I'll do the ice stage.
May I help you?
I'm gonna get one of these elixirs. I don't really know what it does. It says special orb for resurrection.
Sounds like it's just a full heal.
No, I didn't. Oh, but there's a full heal already. There's already a life max.
I mean, like, in the middle of the stage.
No. Good. I hope it works.
I mean, what else could it be?
I mean, right. Exactly. Ooh, I love this ice stage. Oh, this is kind of creepy. It's like at night. Got a whole bunch of weird little gremlin guys flying around.
What?
Yeah, seriously. They kind of remind me of like the monkeys from Wizard of Oz. It's like a really ugly bird. Oh my god. That's really funny. He had like no attack fire. You know, the only odd thing is how much more expensive the level 3 shield is as compared to the level 2 shield. Level 3 shield takes like 1500. Or like blocks one extra attack. Who cares?
How long does it last? It doesn't sound like it's
It takes 3 hits rather than 2 hits. It takes an extra 1000. I'd rather have just the extra continue.
Yeah.
Or just like the extra money. Just to keep it around, just save it up.
I would as well.
Only because like this game, as opposed to most other jumps, like you've got a life bar. And you actually are kind of like getting life midway through a stage. A lot of times. From at least one of the mini bosses will drop it. Any concept how much damage the little sword does? He attacks with it so quickly. You're at the water boss?
No, that's the desert boss.
Desert.
I turned him red.
Yeah, he gets a lot harder when he turns red.
I killed him.
Good job. Yeah, now you've arrived.
I hope so.
Yeah, just gotta ride that gravy train.
Red Max.
Isn't it? It's like a completely different game.
We'll see. I haven't started yet.
Those things cannot be destroyed. This has gone from a normal ice level to a castle. Let's see what sort of Megazord this guy has. Oh! He's like floating around.
Oh god, a giant dragon.
That's normal. Oh god, he's got... Oh, he's good. Okay, you gotta hit him in his little face, I think. I gotta be careful with this guy.
I'm horrible at getting my weapon upgraded.
Yeah, I mean, it's the worst thing is it's like a vicious cycle. Like, as you keep your weapon upgraded, that's like no problem. Okay, I just beat the ice boss. I'm gonna go to Bosk.
May I help you?
Yes, you can help me. Take that shield. I guess I'll just save my money.
Why are there so many bubbles? Go away, bubbles.
They're good. Shoot the bubbles. You get extra power-ups.
Oh.
So, I mean, what other experience do you have in this genre, like, at all? Like, you ever play R-Type?
Nope.
Ever do the shooting section of Kirby a whole lot?
I'm actually really bad at that too.
Huh. Doesn't seem like a really fair challenge.
Let's play Smash Brothers next time.
Oh. Well, Nick would have normally been around for this, but he goes through bouts of where he has to really, really work on his thesis. I think that's what's happening this week. I mean, you can't really fault the guy. And Christian has to do something which will not be named. But it involves spending time with his girlfriend. No, it's not what you think. It's worse than that.
It's so much worse.
You know, I don't know what happens to all of my shields. Like, I buy them, and then like maybe I'm getting hit, and like I'm not realizing it. I guess. But it's like, I don't see myself... Maybe they have a wider radius than your actual hitbox. Which makes them kind of terrible. Really. Like, you just want... Like, if you would have been hit, you want it to take that hit for you. You don't just want it, like, triggering randomly when you wouldn't have been around. I mean, you know, they're not that expensive. I mean, 500, like, whatever. Just use it. Take it. And as you get later on, like, they just, like, fling power-ups at you. It's important because you get hit a lot more, too. You know, I'm just saving all of my bombs for the bosses now.
I'm bad at this game. I think the water boss is gonna kill me.
No, you can't kill him. He's so easy. He just sticks his head up out of the ground.
What?
Oh, God! I mean, water, of course. There's no ground in a water level. Oh man, well, I'm getting destroyed by this little spinning section here. Oh god, no! Oh man, I might die. I need some power-ups, guys. Drop them. I'm down to the worst type of weapon.
It's so sad.
I hate it.
Because you start out like being incredible. You just hit the entire screen, and then all of a sudden you can't really do much.
Oh god, this boss is so horrifying. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna go in there and use some bombs. Oh wow! That's a good thing I saved all my bombs.
Did you just cheat?
Well, I mean, I didn't cheat. I mean, I bought the bombs with my own money.
May I help you?
That's not your money, you stole it from them.
It's true.
Have you no shame?
Alright, I'm in almost the last stage. I mean, I'm sure there's a stage after this. That'll come up once I've beaten the boss for this stage. Because, like, that middle area, that's got to be, like, the last boss, right?
I assume so. Why else would it be in the middle?
Yeah. A big picture of Dr. Wily's head's gonna pop up. Get ready to face my minions!
After you beat the final boss, then a little section extends off from it. Wily's cute.
You know, I was actually kind of really scared at the end of the, Mega Man games. I think it was Mega Man 2. The one where he turns into an alien after you beat him. For some reason, that, like, really scared me as a kid. I was like, he's an alien? Oh my god, he looked like a person! Like, in a way, it's insinuating that, like, aliens, like, take people's form. Aliens are real.
They are real.
Oh jeez, okay. Well, this is like the most annoying mid-boss ever. Oh, come on. There we go. Woo! Not sure if that was a good use of a bomb or not. I probably should have saved it, but I was gonna get hit. It's a shame they don't drop bombs mid-level. That's something that's interesting. That's almost always done.
Yeah.
It's like, you want to use your bombs to clear the screen of bullets, like if you're gonna get hit.
Maybe they're just too overpowered in this game.
They are very overpowered. I mean, 3 bombs will pretty much kill any boss.
That is good to know. They're really not that expensive. They're like, what, 100 crystals?
If you can't afford bombs, you're in bad times. That's really bad times. You know, I don't know if you want to change this to a score attack, Nahxela, but I've got over 1 million points now.
I have 150,000.
I'm guessing you get most of your points from beating bosses in this game. Alright, this isn't really fair. I mean, you would have to have played this level before to really know the paths those plumes of fire take. I wonder if he'll drop a power up.
Oh, my fully upgraded weapon.
Well, even just the level 2 upgrade is enough. I'm assuming you're still using wind?
I switched back to water. I like water.
What do you like about it?
It's very wide.
I like being able to concentrate the attack, like, directly in front. Just like hitting everything. Alright, fire boss. But this guy looks like he means business. Is that a robot? It's like the T-10,000. Whoa! He's got a really easy pattern. Wow. Super easy. No problem at all. That was sad even. Oh hey, I'm getting a little cinematic here. And some sweet rock music. Is this the end? No. There we go. My guy's just like, had like a total smug face on as he's getting ready for the last battle, I think.
Duran had defeated the 6 Dark Generals and protected the 6 continents of Mistral. But the High Priest Sornval had been successful in the construction of the Dark Tower over the Seal of Deoric. With this tower to magnify his force, Sornval will be able to resurrect the evil god Deoric.
The evil god's getting resurrected, man.
Better watch out.
Oh, man.
May I help you?
Alright, I'm guessing this is the final stage. I'm on to you, Armadillo. I know your tricks.
He shoots little lasers at you.
He does, and they home in on you. Well, when you're at the last stage, they do a pretty decent job. Ooh, this is really scary. Oh man, it's a lot of spikes. How am I supposed to... There's no speed up. How am I supposed to get through there fast enough? These guys are doing like little kamehamehas at me. Just little guys. Oh, here, I remember this. This is my favorite mini-boss. This is the guy I'm going to hire to guard my house.
Squid guy?
No, it's the guy from the water level. I think he is from the water level. He wasn't really a squid. Well, he had squishy arms. He had stretchy arms. I remember this guy. Like, you're fighting... Okay, so basically it has all the mid-bosses. Just one after another. And now I'm actually going backwards. This is interesting. I don't think the game's ever made you go backwards before. So this stage. Ugh. Oh, this is really tense. How was I supposed to get through that? I need like a coach or something, like giving me like a play-by-play. Like I need a whiteboard on this one. What are those gonna do?
That fire boss just bounces around for like a bunch of minutes.
That'd be so easy.
Maybe he won't stop. Oh, I died.
Like you barely even have to move from the left side of the screen. You just gotta be careful of him bouncing into you, I guess. Controller's not precise enough to get through these little... You don't really have much room to wiggle through. At least the game's being pretty generous with the power-ups it's dropping. I think your sword might get more powerful. Oh wow, that thing just shot a huge laser at me. No! Fascinating. Alright, this has got to be the last guy. I wonder how many forms he has. At least 2. What? The heck? What? What is it? I'm not sure if I'm even hurting him. I don't know. This is the strangest last boss I have ever seen. And the real challenge is I cannot attack behind me. Alright, I just blew up the first part of him. I don't know if I get a second part. I mean, I got bonus crystals. And I go into another store. It's very kind of them to allow you to power up again. Oh, hey! We have to defeat Diork. Oh man, this is awesome.
Oh god.
I don't really know what her power gave me though. I just kind of glowed a little bit. Boss is a little bit like whack-a-mole. Kinda weird. Not really sure what's going on. The animation effects are pretty awesome. This is the most ridiculous looking end boss ever. He just looks like a big dork. This is like the sort of thing like a 5th grader writes on like the back of their Peachy folder. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna be a big evil werewolf. Roar! Roar! Well, that 4 was easy. Just get to the like. Why even bother sending that guy out? Like, that just makes the boss look silly. There we go. This is the guy you want to fight right here.
See how I do my fully upgraded weapon. Oh wait, that's not fully upgraded.
It's not gonna take any more time, like I've already like drilled a hole through his face. Oh, he's got eye lasers! Oh, and they home in right on you. Alright, well I just blew him up. I don't know if he's dead yet though. Come on, there's gotta be another form after that. That was so easy. What? Are you kidding me? So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Not a Challenge.
Oh, I only beat 2 stages.
Well, you can expect another interesting stipulation in the next Monster Hunter podcast after this. Until then, please enjoy this ending cinematic. And until next time, if it's Lords of Thunder, it's not a challenge.
Oh.